Hello everyone, welcome back to channel. This is Murli. Right? In last video, we discussed about what is meant by control statements. What are the different types of control statements? Right? Here we can see the first control statement is conditional control statements. In this session, we can discuss about entire what are the conditional control statements we have. Conditional statements or decision statements. What are the different statements we have? The first one is simple if or if statements. The second one is if else, and third one is nested if else. Nested if else, and fourth one is else if ladder. Else if ladder, and fifth one is switch. Okay, these are the conditional control statements or decision making statements. Decision making statements. Right, now see first one, if. What is meant by if? We know what is the meaning of if. Simply we can say if in Telugu. If means aithe. Aithe means here conditional means we can take the some decision. Either the condition is a true. The condition is a true means it will be happen. Then we can take the some decision. Then we can see the first one, simple if statements. Simple if. How we can see? First I can write the syntax for the if statements. Suppose if, right, here I have write the some conditions. Here I have write the some condition, right? If the condition is here true means what is the definition of control statements? It will enable the users, right, to execute a particular block of statements conditionally. Means based on the conditions I can execute this block of statements. I can execute conditionally this block of statements. When I can execute? Whenever the condition is here true. Otherwise, what is the rest of the program? Here I have write the some rest of the program. That program will be executed. If I want to execute this particular block, right? This block when it will be executed? Whenever the condition is here true, then the particular block of statement will be executed. That is the simple if you can say. If is here true, I can execute. Otherwise there is no any option. Then what is the rest of the program? That program will be executed. Now see, we can simply write the one flow chart also for the simple if, right? Then we can take the some decision. If suppose condition, we can write the condition. If it is a true, then we can execute. We can execute a particular block. We can execute a particular block of statements. After that it will be stop. Which one? The particular if statement will be stop. Suppose if it is a false, then it will be execute the particular rest of the program. What is the remaining program is there in your statements? That will be executed. Very clear? Simple. Means if the condition is here true, then I can executing these statements. If it is a false, this statement cannot be executed. That's all. That is the simple if. Clear? Now it is the syntax for the simple statement. Suppose we will see the one program with example. We will see the one program also for the simple if. Suppose I want to check whether he or she is eligible for voting. Then how we can write the logic? Simply I have write the logic. Suppose main. Then I can read the value of age. Suppose I can declare the age value is 18 because minimum age is requirement for the voting is 18. That's why I can directly do. And I can check the condition. What is the condition? If, right, the age value is greater than, suppose my age value is at 10. My age value is a 10. If age is greater than or equal to 18. The age is greater than or equal to 18 because the minimum requirement or minimum age is required for voting is 18. That's why I can put the condition as a greater than or equal to 8. Here if it is a true, if it is a true, what I can say, simply I can print, I can print he or she is eligible for voting. That is a condition. Suppose if it is a not, I don't know what is the rest of the program will be executed. Simply I can put the one message, the program is executed. The program is executed. That is a statement. Clear? Now whenever I can executing this program, right, what is my age value? My age value is here 10. This 10 is compared, means in relation representing here 10 is greater than or equal to 18. Now it is a true or false, means it is the false. False means this statement cannot be executed. Then I have to skip the entire if statement. Now what is the program? Printf, means I can get the one output. What is the output I can get here? The program is executed. The program is executed when the condition is a fail or false. The condition is a false means I can get the output as the program is executed. Only one output I can get. Suppose if I can declare my age is 30. If I can declare my age is a 30. Now what is the value of age? I can declare as a 30. Now 30 is greater than or equal to 18. Now it is a true. It is a true. True means what is the meaning? Now this particular block of statement will be executed. What is the block of the statements? The block of statement is for the second case. This is the first case. For the second case, what is the output you can get? He or she is eligible for voting. Right? After end of the statements, what is the rest of the program here? There is a one more statement. There is a printf, program is executed. Then program is executed. This is the output for this program. When if we can take the age value is 30, I can get the two output. That means within the block of the statements as well as outside the block. That means rest of the program is also executed. When if the condition is true. Suppose if the condition is a false means only the outside rest of the program will be executed. This block of statements cannot be executed. I hope you have to clear the simple if statements. Right? Now we can see the second one, if else. You can see the if else. If else. What is the meaning? If else means there is a two option now. Means what is like selection or decision making statements. Here you have to select something depending on the conditions. Now we can see the syntax. Right? If the particular conditions, we can take the some condition. If the condition is here true, right? Suppose I can execute some statement 1. I can execute the statement 1. Suppose the condition is a false. That means if else, else is nothing but later. That is a second option we have. That is else. Now I can execute statement 2. Clear? If is a true, I can execute the statement 1. Right? If it is a false, I can execute the statement. In if else statement, I have the two options, either statement 1 or statement 2, which I have to choose depending on the conditions. Then we can see the flow chart. Suppose we can put the condition, right? If it is yet true, right, I can execute some statement 1. Suppose if it is a false, I can execute some statement 2, right? Any one statement will be executed, then statement 1 or statement 2 will be executed. Finally it will be stopped. Which one? The if statement will be stopped. That is the flow chart for the if else. If it is a true, I can execute it. The particular block of statement will be executed. If it is a false, I can execute in this block of statement. Either statement 1 or statement 2. Any one will be executed. Finally, I have to stop the if statements. It is the syntax and it is the flow chart for the if else. Then we can see the one example. We can see the one example. Suppose the example is to identify or to find the biggest of two number. Here I can took the two number main. Suppose int I can read a value is a 10. Suppose b value is a 12. These are the two values I can read. Now I can check if a is greater than b. If a is greater than b. Now what I can say based on my conditions, I am saying print f a is big because a greater than b, right? A is big. Suppose if it is a not, the condition is not satisfied, then go to the else part. That is the second option. What is the second option? If a is a not big means by default now b is the big. Now printf b is big. Clear? Now see how it will be executed. Suppose you have to substitute the value of a and b. What is the a value? 10. 10 is greater than 12. Now it is a true or false? Obviously it is a false. False means this block cannot be executed. Then come to the else part. In this else part, this statement will be executed. What is this statement here? The b is big. When the condition is a false, then the else part will be executed. Suppose I take a value is a 20. I took a value is a 20. Now we can check the again condition. If a value is a 20, 20 is greater than 12. Now it is a true or false? For this condition, now it is a true. If it is the true means the particular statements. What is the true block? This true block will be executed. What is the output here? You can get the a is big. That's all. Means in if else statements, if it is a true, then I can executing a particular block of statements. If it is a false, I can executing this particular block. Means it is the true block, it is the false block, depending on the conditions. Clear? What is meant by if and if else statement.